Hello, this is Osiris USA from the Thrifty Gamer, and right now we're having a look at Dungeon Fighter Online. This is a MMO side-scrolling beat-em-up hack-and-slash type of game. So I've played through a little bit of this, and I have made it to this main questing hub here. I've been around and I have collected quite a few quests, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and just head out and try and get some of these quests completed, and I'll show you the combat and things like that. Alright, so when you come to... Oh, this isn't the right area. I have gone the wrong direction. Let's see if I can find my way through here again. Let's see. There we go. We want to go this way. It looks like there's quite a people hanging around here. Maybe they're getting ready to go out as a group or something like that. So when you come to this area, you've got this little map thing here where you're going to choose which battle area you're going to enter, and I believe I have quests in both of these areas here. We are going to be able to select difficulty, and it looks like my time's running out, so we'll go ahead and head into Mirkwood. As you can see, you can have up to 4 people in one of these areas. And when you come into these places, there's going to be all these little bad guys hanging around, and what you'll be doing is just kind of running around like this, kind of doing your side-scrolling beat-em-up style of gameplay. And you've got all these different abilities that are going to be bound to different keys. It's going to be Z, X, C, A, S, D, F, G, and H are your battle keys. So you're going to be able to kind of wander around in these short little areas here, and their exits are all marked by these little gates, which will take you into the next zone. And you can just kind of roam around these little dungeon type areas, and you'll be beating up these little guys, and eventually we'll get to a boss. And I do have some other quests that require me to maybe pick up some different items from some of these guys, or just to defeat a certain goblin or something like that. So we'll go ahead and go through here, and we'll beat some guys up and see what we can come away with here. Now, if you can hear in the background, the music for this game is actually really, really good. I enjoy all of it, really. There's good music on the menus. When you first start the game, there's a nifty little track that plays, and you'll be able to hear that when you first log in, and it's a pretty nice little piece of music that they've got there. And I really enjoy just about all of the music that I've heard in this particular game. Let's see. As you can see, we've got a little chest up there. We'll go ahead and kill the rest of these goblins, and then we'll go back and see what's in that chest. Looks like we've got an epic drop here. Seems to be some cloth armor. I don't think that actually will do me any good. I am playing the Slayer class, which is kind of a heavy armor melee class. So let's go to the next area here. And in traditional hack and slash, we've got these various barrels and destructible things that we might be able to get an item out of or something like that. So it does definitely have that hack and slash type feel to it. Being done in this side-scrolling beat-em-up style, it is interesting, and it's kind of something different, which I think is really good. I actually enjoy this quite a bit. Now, as you can see here, we've got a couple different options as to where we can go. If we were to go through this top gate, it would take us back to somewhere we've already been. As you can see up in the corner, in the upper right corner, we've got a little boss emblem here to kind of give you guidance as to where you might be wanting to go. But I do have some other quests, so it's usually a good idea to maybe explore the areas that are in a different direction from where the boss might be if you've got these quests, because that's usually where you're going to find the stuff you need for these quests, whether it be a special enemy that you have to defeat or maybe an item that you're looking for. You're more than likely going to find those in these areas. As you can see, I'm picking up some items. There's some gold here. Most of it is just vendor fodder, just stuff that you're going to pick up and sell off to get a little more cash out of. But as you saw, you do get gear and things like that out of these drops, so that's a good thing. Alright. Looks like we're getting pretty close to where the boss is. Again, I'm going to try and explore some of these other areas that are in the opposite direction from where the boss's little zone is. So we'll take just a minute to check out those areas, and then we'll go fight the boss. There are not really any button combos that do special combo attacks like you might find in a beat-em-up style game, but you do have these special abilities that are kind of the hack and slash style of mechanic. So it's kind of part of one and part of the other, and it seems like I keep ending up on that subject just because you might expect certain things from this game being one style and certain things being another. So this will really kind of give you an idea of what exactly is the game style here. Alright, let's see what's in this chest. Nothing too interesting. Can we break this little hut thing? It seems like it's taking quite a bit of damage. And here we have another goblin. It seems that I've picked something up there. Oh, I attained a skill point. Really the only way you can tell if you've done anything is just by looking at that little UI message up at the top left hand corner. So there's not really anything that says you have achieved this quest objective, which can make it a little bit confusing as to whether or not you've actually done what you were supposed to be doing when it comes to these other quests. It looks like we've got a rusty iron scrap. I believe that might be used in some kind of crafting. I don't think that your individual character has a crafting skill. There are NPCs that you can take these things to, and they will be able to use them to craft certain items and things, so that's kind of how that works. Alright, let's get in here. I believe that the actual side objective for this particular quest was to complete this area in a certain amount of time. I think I have already gone past that amount of time. So if I want to be able to complete that, I will have to come back in and try it again. But okay, here's our big boss here. And you know, sometimes when you're doing a good combo, ooh, that was interesting. I've never been stunned before. I'm facing the wrong way. There we go. Anyway, when you do some of these special moves, you can see it kind of zooms in and slows down a little bit. Okay, so here is our little completion screen. I got an A rank on that, and it will give me some extra points to certain things. And I will be able to choose one of these rewards. I think we'll choose this one. It's going to be a sharp katana. So actually, I'm not sure if that's going to be any good for me or not. So let's go into the inventory and check it out. Let's see. Okay, it looks like this is a weapon for the Slayer, which is the class I'm playing. But I have to be level 6 before I can use it. So we'll hang on to that until we reach level 6, and then we'll go ahead and equip that. We've also got this NPC here at the end of each dungeon. You can go in and you can trade with her. I've actually got some old stuff. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Oh, there's a cooldown on swapping these items back. And if you take too long, it will automatically return you to town. So let's see what we can get done here. Okay, here's one of my quest givers right here. So we'll go ahead and talk to him and turn in these quests. I think you actually can select multiple quests to return at the same time. He's going to give me some gear and some money and some experience. He's just giving me some little bits of lore there. I'm not going to really look at that kind of stuff too in-depth, just in the interest of time. So we're going to go ahead and, oh, looks like that goes to a different person. So we've completed those quests. Let's go back into our inventory. Let's see. Got a training jacket here, a 37 physical defense, and this one has max MP, strength, 44 defense, so it looks like what I'm wearing is actually quite a bit better than this. Magic defense plus 143. I don't think I actually even have any of that particular item equipped, so we'll go ahead and equip that. I don't have those, so we might as well equip those as well. And let's see, 147 defense, 3 strength, 2 intelligence, or intellect, I'm sorry. Yeah, so that's much better than what I have on there. So we'll go ahead and equip that as well. Now, let's see. We picked up this epic item here, so let's go ahead and open that and see what comes out. Some old cotton trousers. So I think those are just going to be something that we vendor off. So you've got some materials here to give to the other people to craft some stuff. Now, as you can see, when I switched my gear around, it didn't actually affect the look of my character. That's all going to be done in here in my avatar frame. I do have a few things that it gave me off the bat. All of this stuff is going to be bought from the item shop, so you'll go in there and pay for different kind of customizations with real money. Alright, so that's pretty much the gist of this game. You'll go around and you'll pick up these quests from these different people. Looks like she's got a quest for me. So you just open this up. Oh, looks like I'm supposed to be returning this quest to her. So we'll go ahead and complete that quest. Okay, now she's got another quest for me. She wants me to do a time challenge in another area. I'll go ahead and accept that. There is a bit of a problem with the quest text that doesn't give you a whole lot of information. Even if you take the time to read it, it doesn't tell you a whole lot about what you're supposed to be doing. Let's see what it wants me to do here. Okay, it looks like it wants me to add another hotkey bar here. So there, as you get more abilities, you will be able to equip them in this upper hotkey bar here. So you'll have plenty of room for all your different abilities and things, which is nice. And let's see. Epic quest. I thought I got a skill point, perhaps. I believe I have to buy those from a trainer. Yeah. So this is your skill menu where you'll actually be able to see all of your skills. But I think I need to go to a trainer to actually update those skills. And I'm not sure, but I think this might be my trainer here. So, as you can see, you've got these 5 different areas of training. It doesn't look like she is actually the Slayer trainer. I'm not really sure where he is. So, I will go ahead and save that for later instead of running around and trying to find the trainer to actually teach me those skills. So that's kind of a look at Dungeon Fighter Online. Of course, you can add friends, you can group up with people and go into these areas. They're 4-man limits, so up to 4 people can go into 4 people can go into the dungeons to fight together and defeat them. And I think I found my trainer here, so yeah, so we'll go ahead and take a look at this. Now, when you come in here, you have these ones that are in red that you can't learn yet, the white ones you can. When you mouse over them, it gives you this little UI, and it will also give you a little video of what exactly that particular skill looks like when you do it, which is kind of cool. I like that. That's pretty nifty. And I've actually been waiting for this one. That looks like a skill that I would like to have. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that one. And as you can see, it dropped right down into my bar there. And I think I'm going to equip it farther up on my keys. Now I do have 25 skill points right now, so I could buy another skill, and I just may. Let's see what else he's got. Okay, I can upgrade this. It looks like this actually summons a demon or something like that that will buff you and your party, which is kind of cool. I think I might actually get that just so I can try that mechanic out. Okay, so that's all the skills I can buy for now, and that's pretty much how the skills work. You can find them. Well, most of them aren't in here, but you can go in there and upgrade your skills and things like that. There are 2 different builds that you can have. You have to reach a certain level before you can. Well, this is the item shop. Maybe you have to buy that from here. Yep, dual skill build license. So you actually have to buy a license for the second build here from the cash item shop. So let's have a look. These life tokens you use to res inside of the dungeon. Got some consumables that do various different things. Restore HP, MP. These unlock treasures. So that's that kind of stuff. If you come over here into the avatar menu, you will actually be able to look at and buy stuff for your avatar. So that's not really what I want. There we go. So that's what that particular one looks like. We've got several different sets of armor and things like that that you can go through and choose from, just to customize your character the way that you would like to, which is pretty cool. I like that. Let's see, we've got bottoms here. They should have matching pieces for all of it. Got different hairstyles, so you can check out all of these different hairstyles and stuff. And they've actually got quite a bit of a selection as far as what you can do to customize your character, especially considering that this is, you know, this, I don't know, I'd call it maybe 16-bit style of graphic. So that's all really good stuff. And like I said, you've got all kinds of different stuff that you can customize. You can put marks on your face and things like that. So it's pretty cool stuff. That's the item store there. Alright, so I think I've pretty much showed you good enough what this game is about. You can kind of get the gist of it. I don't think I need to go back in and do any more fighting or anything like that, but this one is again from Nexon Games, and if you watched the video on Dragon Nest, you may see a lot of similarities in the way some of the things work. Like when you exit the town, you enter a little menu where you choose which dungeon you're going into and things like that. They've kind of used the same mechanics for both of those games, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. The gameplay style on these games is completely different, so it doesn't feel like they're the same game, you know. But this is from Nexon Games. You can go over to either Nexon or go to dungeonfighteronline.com and download this one. It is free download, free to play, and it's extremely fun. I've had a lot of fun with this one. So go over and check it out. And until next time, this is Osiris USA, and good gaming.